Okay, let me show you how you can create an ad to build your audience. So this will be applicable no matter if you have your audience already or you want to build an ad in order to create warm and responsive audience. So as you know, Facebook ads layout changes, the dashboard for Facebook ads changes, but always look out for the green button that says create. Here at the campaign level, we start with choosing our purpose. It's divided into awareness, consideration, conversion. At this point, I'm not going deeper into explaining this because it changes in terms how it's displayed and it changes the name. But when you look in creating your Facebook ad, you look for what's the purpose, what you want to achieve. And in this particular case, we want to have a video views, right? We don't go for engagement. So engagement would be who click like or comment on our post. But because I'm showing you how you can build your audience using Facebook Live, we are going for video views. So you create video views and Facebook will ask you to name your campaign, and I will name after the title of the video, marketing versus intuition. It was the other way around, but so I know what type of video it is. And now here, for those of you who already tested your audiences, you can just build on that audience and go deeper, so to speak. So again, it will give you this name. It's important to remember to put all the campaign names, ad set, and ad name, so it's easier to look for when you read your results. So for those of you who already tested audiences, you use this option, use saved audiences. I will go for create new because I want to test it. And I'm going to build a brand new audience for this video just to see how it responds. And usually go for one country only. Because they're so close together, I choose United Kingdom and Ireland as well. I wouldn't recommend you to put as many countries as possible because Facebook will give you so Facebook will choose which country responds first, and all the traffic will be driven to that particular country, and you wouldn't know how other countries would react if they had the same amount of traffic. Now here it shows you estimate audience. Again, don't pay that much attention because it's very estimate, so to speak. Now it's up to you what you choose age bracket wise. So I'm going for a particular, probably not, I'm going to this type bracket, and I will go for women. I find it easier to work. Because I talk about the intuition in this particular video, I may be wrong, but so decided to go for all, see how it responds. Okay, so now it goes to detailed targeting. Detailed targeting, and when I was talking about your audience, here you need to imagine what type of pages they would follow. Let's say in my case, because it's about intuition, it will be something about alternative therapies, right? or alternative medicine, for instance. And however, it's fields of study. What we are looking after, what I'm going after is not education field. I'm going after the interest, and you can go for education field, but alternative medicine. So you can see it gives you body work. So it's interest alternative. So when you put like 1 or 2, Facebook will give you suggestion, and you can put mindfulness. In my case, the Federation of Holistic Therapists, it's a good audience. I wouldn't go personal growth and development because it's very very broad. So it, and here you see interest, so don't go for, however, like Reiki practitioner as a job title would be great as well. I will go for crystal healing, life coaching, however it's going to be quite broad. So alternative medicine, so energy healing. Okay, you can put like, I don't want to use Louisa Hay as such, however, why not Louisa Hay, right? So because I know that people who is in my ideal audience, they have this particular interest, and they speak the same language as I speak, or something like Brené Brown. We are on the same page. That's why it's important to know what kind of audiences is what kind of pages your ideal audience would follow. As you can see here, it's quite broad, and I did it on purpose. If you have researched your audiences for a particular pages, then you can put interests and make it more specific. This is how I would go about building completely new audience, which is what I'm doing. I'm exploring. Previously, number like 3 million people were too high, and it wasn't recommended. Now it's another recommendation that it will allow Facebook to create the algorithm to adjust better. But if I want to reduce the number, like 2.5 million, so I go just for women. And then what I do, I put save this audience, and I will name it. And I will name it like alternative April 2018. So I know what topic this audience has, right? So now your size of your audience will be determined by the criteria that you put, and also by the placement. And at this point, so you see it posted daily budget 20. I don't need 20, right? I can put £5 because I'm testing, I'm experimenting. And it says you won't spend more than £35 per week, right? So here it says get the most video views for 10 plus seconds for your budget. So this is what I'm after, right? Okay, and I leave it. So if you are afraid that you can forget about your ad, you can put start and end date. But so when you put this, it will automatically give you a month, right? So you need to change it here. I would say put on 3 days. I usually put just, it's ongoing. Okay, so now, and it skipped very quickly placement. So for those of you who do Facebook ads before, so Facebook will put like automatic and will say that it's recommended. It's not. So yes, it's recommended in terms that it can place it everywhere, but we don't want everywhere. So we don't go for instant articles because sometimes topics can be quite strange. So in stream videos, it won't work because if the video is longer than like 15 seconds, it won't work anyway. Suggested videos, yes. Depending on how long is your video, if it's longer than 1 minute, then you won't be able to put it here. And again, audience network, usually it goes to games or any apps you use outside Facebook, and people are not your best leads there. Even if they are into doing something else, and the ad will most likely be like a nuisance. And as I said, so in stream videos as well. And you can see the size from 2.5 million went under 1 million, which is perfect as well, right? So, and then you usually leave it as it is. Okay, 5. So now we go to identity part, and here you can use existing post. You just need to select the post, and so this is here in my case, right? So I can leave it as it is here. You can see if you want to run an ad for your for your existing post, make sure that this part is already changed. In my case, it's not because I'm not going to use it, but don't leave it like that in terms just the title. In this type of video, you don't care if they watch video or not. Well, you do care. In terms of if they watch till the end, it's even better. But if they just read this part and take an action, it's already good. So in my case, I will be creating an ad using single video, and then it will ask me to upload a video. So what I did previously, I downloaded my Facebook Live and I just did a little bit of cleanup. You don't need to do it for your Facebook Lives all the time. Depends what you want to focus on. And that's why I am uploading this video. And it says video recommendation up to 15 seconds. But at this time, you also need to realize that you are after building your audience that would consume your content. And this is a part 1 of audience building activities. Okay. After your video was uploaded, you can put your thumbnail, choosing which one works for you. If you have created a separate caption file, let's say you ask somebody to retranscribe your video, then you can upload it here. In my case, I'm not putting any video captions. It's recommended that you put captions on your video. In my case, I'm not that bothered at this point. I usually do. Okay. So here I put text inviting people, so describing why they want to watch video, giving maybe some curiosity moments, and I also put the link to Facebook ads. Okay, and then so headline, newsfeed information, learn more, and as a link I put link to Facebook group, and here it just shows you how it's going to look. It didn't upload it yet, the right thumbnail that I chose, but when you drive traffic to your link, to your page, you want to have Pixel installed. It's a separate video about the Pixel, but the idea is that you are after video views. So when everything is created, don't be afraid to change anything you want or leave it as it is unless you put confirm your ad is not running, and you always can stop at any time. So I press confirm and your items have been confirmed, your ad is being reviewed.